For years, I used a commercial frequency generator to zap one pathogen after another. First, I made a chart of the frequencies for most of the bacteria and viruses in my collection. Over 80. Even persons with a simple cold typically had a dozen they tested positive to. To tune in the frequency generator to a dozen frequencies for 3 minutes each. The total process, testing and treatment, would take about 2 hours. They frequently got immediate relief, but often the relief would be temporary. What I didn't know at that time was that viruses could infect a larger parasite, such as a roundworm. Until you killed your roundworm and your virus, you would keep getting the virus back promptly. He programmed a computer-controlled frequency generator to automatically cover all the frequencies populated by all the parasites, viruses, and bacteria from 290,000 Hz to 470,000 Hz. It spent about 3 minutes for every 1,000 Hz it covered. The results were disappointing. Arthritis pain, eye pain, colds were improved, but not completely cured overnight. Months later, I would find that organisms were transmitting as low as 170,000 and as high as 690,000 Hz. My specimen collection was obviously incomplete. To cover this larger range, spending 3 minutes for every 1,000 Hz would take 26 hours. In 1994, my son built a handheld, battery-operated, accurate frequency generator. When I tested it on one of my own bacteria, however, 3 others at much different frequencies died also. This had never happened before. When I tested it on others, even though they had dozens of pathogens, all were killed. It was due to battery operation. Any positively offset frequency kills all bacteria, viruses, and parasites simultaneously, given sufficient voltage, 5 to 10 volts, duration, 7 minutes, and frequency, anything from 10 Hz to 500,000 Hz. Before this, I had always set my commercial frequency generator to alternate between positive and negative voltage. Now, I tried setting it to alternate between positive and 0 voltage, positive offset. It was just as effective as the battery-operated frequency generator my son designed. It takes 3 treatments to kill everything. Why? The first zapping kills viruses, bacteria, and parasites. But a few minutes later, bacteria and viruses, different ones, often recur. I conclude they had been infecting the parasites, and killing the parasites released them. The second zapping kills the released viruses and bacteria. But soon, a few viruses appear again. They must have been infecting some of the last bacteria. After a third zapping, I never find any virus, even hours later. Why didn't the virus inside the parasite die with the first zapping? It may be because electricity travels on the exterior of things. The body of the parasite shielded the interior. This is why my earlier, promising work, spending hours on a frequency generator, gave only partial or temporary improvement. It was only done once, not 3 times. Zapping does not kill shielded organisms, such as those that may be in the middle of your stomach or intestines. The electricity travels along the stomach or intestine wall, not through their contents. So, zapping is still not perfect, but can bring such manifest relief